you guys might recognize this guy. Adam Sandler. Cool dude. I like Adam, and he's neither Republican or Democrat, or if he is one or the other, he doesn't spout it very much because he understands he doesn't want to piss off half his audience. So he pretty much kind of, keeps it real. And this video,
his political views to himself as actors and performers and monkeys should.
And especially monkeys. I don't want to hear what they have to say. But here's Adam talking about, Kimmel has, and I watch Adam Carolla, the two guys who did Man Show. Adam is awesome. He's very much conservative.
His new show is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys haven't seen it on YouTube, it's great. You gotta check it out.
He calls out the bullshit in LA with the fires and Karen Bass and then lots of other topics, of course, like we do. But they used to be the two guys that did the Man Show back in the day, which was a great show. Loved it. And there's some questionable things that were done if you look back now, which we didn't even think about because it wasn't a big deal. But now Kimmel has kind of made it a big deal by being such a dick about everything. He and Stephen Colbert are the two morons on the late night shows. But even Adam has just gotten fed up with the crap being spewed out of Kimmel's mouth.
Even if you gave me $5 million, I would never go back on Jimmy Kimmel Live again. Not even.
And I don't know, to be honest, and we're gonna put it out there because there's so much bullshit and fakery. This could be AI. This could be a faked AI voice of Adam. I don't know, but we're gonna put it out there, and you guys let us know. Is this fake? Is this an AI of him saying, or did he really say stuff like this? I'd like to know.
If it is fake, we don't have any qualms on retracting and coming back on what.
Well, that's why I want to say it. Yeah, now.
Right. But it checks out. And Adam's kind of this kind of dude. So as far as we know, as far as we could, derive from it, it looks, it looked like it was real. It might be sped up because his voice is a little high, but I think that's just because it's sped up. And that was the video that we got. We didn't speed it up. I think it was a video I got. It's the same video you got. But anyways, check it out.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not sure. Let us know.
For a single second, he on his show joked to a national audience that a mother looked radiant like a soon-to-be widow. That completely crossed my bottom line. Jackie and I have been married for over 20 years. I've spent half my life making family comedies, and the core of my films has always been protecting family. I can't imagine what I would do if someone cursed Jackie like that on live national television. I'd probably go straight over there and hit him. No matter what political stance people have on or off the stage, making that kind of life and death joke about someone's wife is absolutely disgusting. I've spent my whole life avoiding politics, but this has nothing to do with parties. This is about the most basic level of decency. I can't even remember how many times I sat on Jimmy's couch in basketball shorts, playing along as he mocked my bad movies, my hair, and my beard. But now that relationship is over.
Well, here's another thing though, too, Barn. And, and for the audience listening, if that was AI, it still is a ground level message.
Yeah.
What what Kimmel did is he did cross lines, and it was ugly.
It was absolutely ugly. Despicable. That's of the lowest class. What a piece of pond scum, piece of shit Kimmel was to even come. That's just disgusting. And then to try to the worst part was when he tried to cover it up at the end and apologize. Well, no, I was talking about their age difference, and I was like, oh my god, you're just digging yourself deeper, buddy.
You're like, dude, no, you weren't. I was having a conversation with a couple of friends of mine earlier this week after that happened, and I brought it up, and I was like, yeah, it's just ridiculous. In my opinion, they need to fire him. This is
well, he's like, supposed to be.
This is like the third time that he's done something just that crossed moral lines, and they're like, well, he's a comedian. He can joke about anything. I said, he can. Yes. And a lot of comedians do. And I laugh at a lot of comedians' jokes, but comedians also have a moral boundary.
Yeah,
He
you just can't say anything about it.
exactly, and he crosses that, and he's stepped over that line time and time again. And I asked him. I said, did you ever see Carson do that? You ever
Yeah,
see Letterman do that?
or
Yeah, they
Leno,
joke about
or
politics all the time.
yeah.
But at the same time, did you see them cross that moral line? No, you didn't.
But here's the other thing, and SNL used to be this way too. They used to give shit to both sides.
Mhm.
Okay, so you bash the Democrats for one time, and then
Right.
you bash the Republicans for one time, and then you bash. It seems like it's only going one way, and it's bashing Republicans and those of us on the right.
Mhm.
The MAGA people, and I had a comment I was going to talk about the MAGA thing, and people need to understand, it's not a movement, it's not a Trump thing, it's a proud to love your country thing,
It is.
no
I
matter
agree.
who's in office.
I agree.
You
It
know,
it is I mean, look at make America great again. And that's not only supporting who's going to make it great again, but that's also doing your part to
yeah,
make it great again.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's not letting every dreg of society into our country who don't. It is a privilege to be able to come to this country and be a citizen. That's why people go through it forever. That's why there's a lot of people, and I know somebody who has gone through, this kid I work out with at the gym from Brazil, and he is absolutely freaking loves this country, and it took him many, many years, and he is more grateful than anything. I have another friend who's also from Iran, wears a USA hat every day at the gym, cannot stand what's going on in Iran with the mullahs and the regime. What does that say? I can't read it on the small screen here. America. Yeah. Remember, I'm on my little tiny laptop. I know. Because my camera's there. But anyway, and these people love this country. They want to be a part of this country. They didn't come here to bring their country here and be a separatist like the state of Iran or the state
Right.
of Brazil or the state of Somalia or whatever. They wanted
Mhm.
to be the state of Minnesota, the state of California, the state of
They-
Utah, the state of Florida,
yeah.
whatever, and be Americans here. Doesn't mean you can't be proud of your culture, where you came from and all that. But push comes to shove, you wanted to be here to be an American for what America will offer you, no matter who's in power, because the opportunities are still greater here than they are anywhere else in the world. Please tell me somewhere else in the world where you have a chance to open a business, where you have a chance to be whatever you want to be, make a better life for your family than you do when you come here. Tell me, because
Right.
I've talked to people from Eastern European countries who will never go back. I think I can't go back because I can't make a life there. They take everything from you that you try to make. They make it very difficult for you to own a business. People from Australia that he knew, their visas were up and they're like, oh, I don't want to go back, but they have to. And they know they're like, but I have to. It's the law.
Yeah.
They don't want to go where. Please tell me where else in the world. Put it in the comments below. Let us know.
Well, yeah, you saw Charles. Charles wants to even stay here.
King Charles?
Yeah.
Is he Charles in charge?
Well, in charge of something. Goddamn
Camilla.
debacle going on in Europe.
He's in charge of Camilla. Get in line. Where's your burqa? Oh, wait.
Mhm.
That's not right. So yeah. So to have this, people are just so unappreciative. It's just unbelievable.
It is.